Okay. Let's talk about the facility, because what the mayor says, and he's been saying for several days, is that you all don't have the proper permitting, or at least the facility owned by Geo Group, a private company that's contracted with the federal government, does not have the proper permitting, the certificate of occupancy, and there are some violations. To that, you say what?
That is flat out false. That is just political gamesmanship. We have the proper permitting. We've gone through proper inspections. It's a joke. And by the way, he should not, this is a guy who is going and storming an ICE detention facility. He's putting detainees at risk. He's putting law enforcement at risk. He's joined by a mob of people who have said we should end ICE. This is nothing more than political games, and we're not playing.
So there's a member of Congress, LaMonica McIver, who says that she told USA Today that ICE asked the mayor to leave. He did. And from the video that I've seen, when he was taken into custody, he was on public property. He was no longer on the private property of Geo Group. So if he was asked to leave and then he complied, why then take him into custody?
Whether you're a civilian, a mayor, or a member of Congress, if you are storming an ICE detention facility and putting law enforcement and detainees at risk, you can bet that we will arrest you and you will face the law. You will face justice. These other members of Congress will as will the other protesters, some of which were arrested.
Okay, so we've got the mayor coming up in just a moment, but while I have you, I want to ask you about this reporting that the president is in conversations about suspending habeas corpus, one's right to challenge their detention in court. What would be the purpose of that when the Constitution says that there are very rare opportunities for this to happen, only when there is an invasion? And so why would that be necessary at this point? We could put up here this section 9 of Article 1. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended unless when in cases of rebellion or invasion, the public safety may require it.
Victor, I'm not going to get ahead of the president. I'm not going to get ahead of Secretary Noem. When they have an announcement to make, they will make it. But I am looking forward to your interview with the mayor. I wonder what he'll say about the body camera footage of some of his colleagues assaulting law enforcement agents. I wonder if he thinks that they should be held accountable, because they will be.